What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker with AJ Self-Defense, man. And this one is a story where I'm not really sure what you could have did from a self-defense standpoint, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it anyway. Wife of pastor killed on African mission arrested in connection with a death. The wife of a Minnesota pastor who was killed while on a missionary trip with his family in Africa has been arrested, while a former close friend of the victim family tells Fox News Digital that the pastor was a wonderful person who genuinely cared about those less privileged. Bo Schroyer, 44, a former pastor of Lakes Area Vineyard Church, moved his wife and 5 children to Angola in 2021 to become missionaries, but he was killed in a tragic act of violence in Angola on October 25th. Lakes Area Vineyard Church lead pastor Troy Easton announced last week. Easton has now revealed that Schroyer's wife, Jackie, has been arrested in connection with his death, although he did not provide any more details in regards to the circumstances. The story goes on to tell how great of a man he was. He put in a lot of work. He genuinely cared about those people, like the story says. But I'm going to give a little breakdown of how it went down. So the wife did not want to leave. It was time for them to go. She didn't want to go because the security guard was her lover. And the security guard and 2 other guys are the ones who committed the murder. So anyway, they were on a trip. They picked a long trip on purpose, and then they faked a car breakdown. Once they pulled over to fix the car, the wife goes to the woods to use the bathroom, and that's when the guy did the murder. So of course they found American knife. They found $4,900 or 4.9 million, whatever their money is. Yeah, I forgot what it was, but that's not the point. So my thing is, I always try to provide analysis and tips on how to get out of it from a self-defense situation. This one is very difficult because he was killed by his own security guard. He had been out there for a minute, had the same security guard, and so he was probably not expecting something like that to happen at all. So I'm always saying, hey, keep your head on a swivel. But the reason why I did want to talk about this story, because you may feel it is unlikely, but an attack can come from anywhere, and 75% of attacks come from someone that you know, like, and trust. So we had no idea that this was coming. So I'm not really sure on what could have been done. You know, distance control is very important, but it's 3 on 1. One has a knife, and that's just a bad situation to get in. You know, he might want to question like, hey, why are we going this far? What is this? But again, no incidents prior to that, and he just putting in work. So how do you avoid that situation? I can't even tell you. I just wanted to make you aware of it. That's all I got for this one.